This is an Evergreen Media Network studio production. Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hey, hello, and welcome to the show. This is Lori Davis. I'm Lori Davis, your realtor for life. How are you today? So glad you could be here with us, whether it's Facebook Live, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Spotify, whether it's, where else are we sitting? On the radio on Saturdays and Sundays. So we forget, it's so funny because I always talk to people, I'll be saying, I have a radio show, and they're like, do people still listen to the radio? Yeah. And they really do. Yeah. They really do. I mean, there's a lot of people. And talk radio is still very, very popular.
Talk radio is really popular, and a lot of people have gotten back to it. I want to say that because I sound like I'm ancient, but I mean,
no,
they
it's
have.
True.
Yeah, I listen to the radio all the time.
I know. And
of course, I work it, but.
Well, yeah, right. We have a little self-interest, right? No, but I think people listen in their homes.
Yeah, I do.
I know there's a lot of senior citizens, not that just senior citizens, but I have people who listen to our show driving back and forth from Melbourne in their car. They've got it on the radio, and they get to listen to the show. So I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It is season, Cindy. We all know that, right?
Yes.
Okay, everybody, welcome. For those of you that have just arrived in January, going to be spending a couple of months here with us in beautiful Vero Beach. That's why we're here. We talk about Vero. What a great lifestyle, huh, Cindy?
I love it. I've been here since the beginning of the 80s, end of the 70s. I love it.
Can you? Yeah. So there's a testament. I've been here 23 years.
Okay.
And I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Mm-mm. I did just go somewhere. I went to Houston, Texas this weekend. Mm-hmm. And just for a couple nights, it was a wedding of a dear, dear friend. Wouldn't miss it for the world. But the weather just shifted. And Texas, we had this ice storm that came through. And I'm telling you, we were at the airport. We got on the plane at 12:15
a.m.
Well, in the afternoon, noontime.
Okay, p.m.
And we got home to West Palm Beach. My car's in Melbourne. Some friends drove us back to Vero at 12 o'clock this morning.
12 hours?
12 hours.
From Houston, did you walk?
Yeah, I probably could have. Maybe driven it. I don't know. Yeah. But, this is one of the things I always say. You're coming home to Vero Beach.
Yeah.
You're coming home to Vero, and it just feels so good.
So you didn't go to Orlando. I'm gonna interrupt you because I always love it when I hear, "Hi, this is Buddy Dyer. Welcome to Orlando."
No.
Okay.
I would not. I couldn't get to Melbourne, and I was not going to Orlando. At all costs. I avoid it.
I go to Orlando every time.
I know you do. I'm so proud of you.
I love it.
Maybe I need to give it another shot.
Give it a shot.
I don't know, people. Tell me, text me, let me know.
I love it.
If you guys are using Orlando or West Palm Beach, I don't know. And some friends were there, and they could drive us to Vero.
Yeah.
Right? Because there was no other way. We could have called us car service, but I don't even think the rental cars were open when we got home. There was nobody in the airport. It was crazy. But anyway,
you had a
Cindy,
good time, though.
I had a great time. It was a beautiful time. It was a beautiful ceremony. It was wonderful. Although, because the weather was terrible, the bride and groom flew out of Houston to JFK. They were going to Barcelona and missed their connection. Yeah. So they had to wait. They were staying the night in New York City last night.
Well, who doesn't want to do that?
I know, exactly. And they have a family member there, so I think it all worked out. But still, think about it. How you're so excited, you're ready to go, and no. I know.
But you get a really nice, I'm not going to get graphic, hotel room in New York, and,
And no, not so bad. No. Honeymoon, hello.
I'd do it.
I would too.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
I know. You and I are pretty good at rolling with it.
Yeah, you got to roll with it.
You just got to
make the story yours. You can't make it theirs.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
make it yours.
Very, very good. So, Cindy, where's your next trip? Because you're going to California again.
I'm going back to California in 2 weeks. Three weeks.
Something's monkey business is going on out there.
Some stuff going on.
I know. I like that. Now, you're going to Central California?
San Jose.
San Jose.
Easiest airport I have ever flown in and out of. Gotten a rental car, 5 minutes, and you're done.
No kidding. Is it kind of like Melbourne size?
Absolutely.
Like our Melbourne?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love those little guys.
Yeah,
they're
absolutely.
great.
And it's even easier than that.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how easy it is.
I love that.
Yeah, I do too.
And how long will you be there?
A week, 7 days.
Okay.
In 7 days this time. So I lived there in the 70s. I was there back in the 70s.
So you know the
Well, not
territory.
really. I was only there for like a short length of time. But the funny thing about it is, the first time I went again, like about a month or so ago, I literally came in the same gate as the last time. I kid you not.
Yeah.
Because it was eerie when I walked out because they've added on to it, you know.
Right, of course.
And I said, something is like familiar. It was like deja vu. And I went, that's what it is. Because it's like this weird gate all the way in the back kind of thing.
It's Cindy's gate.
I don't know, but it was just weird.
It is now.
It is now.
It is now.
It is now.
So
yeah, I'm going back there.
Okay, well, good. Well, we're going to miss you. I figure you'll tell me.
We'll figure it out.
Tell me what I'm supposed to be doing in your absence. I'll do whatever you ask me to do. So, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Vero Beach is the place that you can travel anywhere from and then come back to. And that's really why, part of that lifestyle, part of the reason why people live in Vero Beach and can travel all over the world. We love it, what we offer. It's high season, and we've got a lot going on here in Vero Beach. We've got the Jersey Boys at Riverside. Have you been yet, Cindy?
I have not. You know, I haven't honestly had time.
I haven't
either. I don't know
either.
that I'll be able to get to this one, and I'm really sad about
over there.
that. I know.
Okay. By next week, this time, my next show, I will have been there. I'm gonna go see it. I'm
Okay.
making a point for my the people listening that we will have a report back.
And what have we heard? It's got to be fabulous.
It's great.
It's got to be fabulous.
I've heard good things about it. I just don't have them on the show, so maybe I'll take somebody with me who's on the show next week. Actually, Val Zudan's on the show next week, so he probably won't go to the show with me.
He probably already saw it, maybe.
He could have. Yeah, I can get Tracy to go, of course. She'll always go with me. The Frog Leg Festival is this weekend. Yes, it is. It starts actually on Thursday. So it's 4 o'clock, and it goes till 11. I was kind of surprised. It's a late night. And they have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. For those listening on Saturday and Sunday, it goes 11 to 6 p.m. on Sunday. Saturday listeners, it's 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. So we got a nice long day there. But did you know the Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival is now in its 33rd year and holds the Guinness World Record as the largest frog leg festival in the world?
Yes.
I did not know that.
And you know, we did a show about that. I don't want to be spoiler or whatever.
No.
And the reason it got the notoriety from the get-go, like the first year, back in the day, I forgot his name. He was on, shout out to NBC, not Good Morning America, that's ABC, NBC Today Show.
The Today Show, yeah.
Yeah, and the weather, what's his name? The weather guy.
Al Roker.
Al Roker. So they sent him a T-shirt.
The
first year they did it, and he wore it. And he wore it. And so that was jammed. They ran out of frog legs. They were like calling the guys up, come on, you got to go out gigging. We need more frog legs. They had the state cops directing traffic and the whole bit. It was quite the story, and that's when it started. But that's how they got their notoriety. And they're also in the Guinness Book of World Records of, I hope I say this right, 10,000 frog leg dinners in one day.
Wow. And of course, everybody says it tastes like chicken, right?
Well, doesn't it? At venison tastes like chicken, you know.
No. But frog legs do taste like chicken. They taste like chicken.
I love frog legs. I do myself.
I do too. I remember as a memory coming down here when my mom and dad first moved up to Sebastian. So that would have been the late 90s. My mother was still with us. And they took us out there. And I was like, of course, I lived in the big city of Atlanta. You know, I lived in New York. And I was like, what is this?
Oh, yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was great. It was kitschy. It was, music, and the weather was gorgeous. And it's actually going to be cool this weekend. So it's going to be, the highs will be in the 60s. So as long as it's sunny, it'll be beautiful.
Yeah, and they have gator tail and all. It's like the Grant Seafood Festival. That's what it is, frog legs
and gator tail,
yeah.
And of course the usual stuff.
Yeah. Grant Seafood Festival back in the day, I'm talking in the early 80s, they were like, 100 people there. It was phenomenal. Now there's 100,000, it seems like. But yeah.
I went to that too.
Yeah.
And ate clams, and they were so delicious. Yeah. We used to have a lot of clams in the Indian River until we had the hurricanes. Yeah. And they killed all the seedlings, and that was kind of sad.
But we got them back on.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. We do. Yeah, no, they'll get them back. Yeah. But anyway, there's regional bands, local crafters, just a bunch of stuff going on. There's actually some rides out there too for the little guys. Yep. Yeah, for the kids. So that'll be great. We have a thing going on at the Vero Beach Museum of Art called Art by the Sea. And it's a juried show, and it's the Vero Beach Art Club and the Vero Beach Museum of Art member artists. So it's our local artists kind of competing against each other. I thought that was kind of a cool thing. They're doing a cocktail party on Thursday night, which I'm sure is a invitation only. But this weekend, this is on Saturday, they are going to be open to the public and you can go in and see it. And I wonder, probably by then they would have awarded what they were going to award. But we have a lot of great artists in this town.
A lot of different ones.
We do. We do. I might try and get over there, see if I can do that. That would be fun. And then Saturday, Barbecue Bacon and Brews Fest at Indian River Fairgrounds. I love bacon. Do you like bacon?
I could eat it every day. I don't really like salty stuff, but I like bacon.
Well, if you walk by a place and somebody's making bacon,
you gotta stop.
You just can't. We play tennis early in the mornings, and some of the restaurant that's close by the courts, they'll be making bacon, and all of us just gotta stop and look and go, oh my God, it's so good. One of the things they mentioned was chocolate covered bacon.
Oh, that's different.
I would like that.
Yeah, that would.
Because I like a salty sweet, savory and sweet like that. Mm-hmm. Did you ever have, I think you do, I don't know if they did this at the Ocean Grove when you were working there. Do you remember there was a time where they had glasses on the tables and they would have bacon strips? That was like your appetizer?
No.
It was a snack, like a salty snack at the bar.
Oh, at the bar.
At the bar, yeah. If you were sitting it down at the bar.
Oh, maybe they did it at the bar.
Yeah, I don't know. It was
Mum's
good.
the word for me. I don't know.
I know.
We had the blue cheese spread and the crackers.
Of course you did. And they still do.
Yeah.
And they still do.
Yeah.
So anyway, we have to thank Chef Scott Verricchio from Citrus Grill House. He sponsors our cocktail for us every day on our show. Today we have an espresso martini, and it's a very popular drink. I don't want to say I've been drinking them for a while, but now like the kids drink them and they're doing them for desserts. But this has real espresso in it. Sometimes they just use like flavored liqueurs and flavored vodkas.
Or espresso vodka. Yeah.
Espresso vodka, which is good too.
Yeah,
it can be good.
Yeah.
I'm not the one. Some people put Bailey's in it. That's when it gets creamy. That's more of a dessert style.
Yeah.
But this one Alex made is absolutely spectacular. My God, he's so good.
And then you can drink and then look at this view. Right out the window.
Right there. That's why we do it.
Yeah, that's why.
Citrus Grill House, 1050 Easter Lily Lane. They're open Monday to Saturday. We don't know when, but he said maybe soon he'll be doing a Sunday dinner.
Right.
He gave us that last week, that little tidbit he dropped on us. But anyway, thank you, Chef Scott, for going over there and love the food. Everything's fresh. If it's not fresh, they're not serving it. Staff is great. If you go on over, tell them Lori Davis sent you. And Chef's bucking for this Chef for Life comment.
Oh, right, Chef for Life.
He goes, I want to hear it. Okay.
Right.
It's going to take a little bit more, big guy, to stand up to my Lori Davis Realtor for Life, but I'm going to drop it here for you. Chef Scott Verricchio, Chef for Life. Okay? Yeah. So it was done. Anyway, thank you, Chef Scott. We do appreciate you.
Here. We'll give him this for the Chef for Life. Here we go.
Yay. Fantastic. All righty. In 2023, Dale Sorensen Real Estate. We are sponsored by Dale Sorensen Real Estate. This company has been here since 1978. They're a boutique, independent real estate firm here in town, family run, family owned. I've been there 18 years. So Realtor for Life, I've been with only Dale Sorensen Real Estate for 18 years. And it is my life. I am a full-time realtor, and I love what I do. I love helping people, buyers and sellers. And, last year we were the top broker in the county. Now, over 3 counties, because we're also in Brevard and we are in St. Lucie County, sold over $1 billion in real estate. That's commercial, residential, all of it.
That's crazy.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
but just residential in Indian River County, it was $719 million. And that was 19.3% of the market share. So we've got about, a fifth of the market.
And you're saying just 719.
I'm sorry.
Just,
I know.
right,
I feel like, I don't know.
Well, we can't do,
I know. Well, the next closest one was 498. So they were almost at 500 million.
Almost,
so it's pretty amazing. The reason why, and Dale Sorensen takes it really seriously, Cindy, they really want us as realtors to represent the company in a specific way. And one of those things is market knowledge. We've got to have it. They train us. even old dogs, new tricks. I pick up something new every now and again. Their marketing expertise. Okay. You know, we're local, right? So we are hyper local in what we do as far as covering the market and advertising and marketing our properties. But we also have national and international exposure.
You do. Yeah.
I think, of course. We've got an office in London, in Mayfair. Mm-hmm. Like, if you were ever in London, you could go over and they'd be like, oh, yeah, we got Dale Sorensen. And I mean, they know us. They come to see us. We love our Mayfair office. And then they push everything to the rest of the continent, to, Europe and Asia and all of that. So it's pretty cool. And then, we've got, like I said, marketing expertise, talented and trained agents, and market knowledge. I think that's really what it's all about. So if you need an agent, I'm going to say it a couple times today because I really don't give out my phone number enough. I think on the show, it's like, give them your phone number. Lori Davis, my number is 772-538-1828. And I say that so you can remember it. What's that? 1828, 538. And I'll be your realtor for life. Mm-hmm. So our market just got busy in real estate. Today's a real estate show, guys. Normally we have guests on the show, and that's great. But today I've got a couple listings that I wanted to really highlight that I think are fantastic. They all three happen to be on the Barrier Island. And so I'm going to go over them real quickly. Cindy, do you have your photos ready before we go?
I'm good.
Okay.
Let me change this for you. We're going to do this. I'm going to do that. What do we got? We got to go back to the old school, right?
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
When we see it, let's see what we got.
Yeah, that's what we got. Okay.
I think our first one is in Central Beach. Yes, this is 780 Bougainvillea Lane. This is right there, Bougainvillea, east of A1A, between Cardinal Drive and A1A. And so this, you can literally, we're one block from Cardinal, from Chelsea's is right there. Mm-hmm. Cravings is right there. Waldo's is right there. Grind and Grape is right there. The beach is right there. It's amazing. So the location cannot be beat. East of A1A, we love that. It's a golf cart lifestyle community. This is a pool home. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath pool home. Gorgeous, complete renovation. My clients did an amazing job, and whenever I show this property, I always say, welcome to our complete renovation. Yeah. It's magical because from the outside, it doesn't look like what you're going to get on the inside, and we absolutely love it. This is just a fantastic house. It's offered at $2,200,000. It's a great house. 2-car garage, 4 cars in the driveway, pavered driveways. The list of items, the kitchen is insanely beautiful. And the island, whenever I go over there, we're all just hanging around the island. They built this beautiful built-in for the TV, and everybody's hanging out. It's a classic lifestyle home for Vero Beach. So remember that one, 780 Bougainvillea Lane, and call me Lori Davis if you have an interest in seeing that. Our next one we have is a condo. It's a condo just 3 blocks down the road. This one's on Flamevine. This is 1026 Flamevine Lane. This condo actually sits right behind Citrus Grill House. So they're directly on the ocean, where Flamevine hits the actual beach right there. So it's called Spindrift Condominiums. Very, very lovely. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 1,780 square feet. It has a little seating area, eat-in kitchen, has a patio that's been renovated. It's right on the ocean. And this one, again, for people that like that lifestyle where you can just walk into town, you can walk to shops, walk to restaurants, and again, ADA, if you have a cart, if you walk, if you have a cane, if you have a wheelchair, again, it's all accommodating for all of that. So regardless of how you are, you can get around without getting in a car and go and see everything that is downtown, Oceanside, Vero Beach. And that is definitely what people want. This is $750,000. Again, it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo. Fabulous ocean views right there at Flamevine, 1026 Flamevine Lane. Now, the next one we have real quick, we've got 140 Waterway Lane. This is a beautiful estate home. It was a DuPont estate. One of the DuPonts had it built by the Hill Group, so it's an amazingly well-built home. This one is on the river. It is a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath. It is literally has 541 feet of riverfront. It's got the entire cul-de-sac. The whole end of the street belongs to this property. It has a boat. You can get out to the Indian River. It is stunning. It's 2 stories. It's got a formal living room, formal dining room, beautiful, huge family room. Everything looks at the water. And right across from it, the view is Begum Point. So it's part of the land trust. The view is never going to change. It's absolutely stunning. This one is offered at $4,395,000. Absolutely fabulous. 4-car garage, air conditioned. I mean, there's just so many features in this house. I can't tell you all right now. But anyway, if any of these houses interest you, call me, Lori Davis, at 772-538-1828, and I'll be your realtor for life. Now, we pay for this with commercials, so we got to go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back to wrap up the show.
Sure, they were born in Jersey, but they were made in America. An attitude and a sound like no other. Jersey Boys is the international musical phenomenon that takes you behind the scenes and behind the music of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
I'll go on living and keep on forgiving because...
Who knew 4 guys from New Jersey would turn the world upside down with a unique sound that nobody had heard, but radio couldn't get enough of? Over 10 years on Broadway, winner of 4 Tony Awards with worldwide performances. It's the award-winning musical of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, featuring over 15 of their certified gold songs, and you know them all. Jersey Boys, now playing at Vero's magnificent Riverside Theater. Get your best tickets now at the box office or riversidetheater.com.
Hop on over to the biggest frog leg festival in the world, the Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival, January 18th through the 21st. Enjoy mouth-watering frog leg and gator tail dishes, browse hundreds of booths for unique gifts, listen to great music, and enjoy fun carnival rides galore. Discover why the Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival is a January tradition. Admission and parking are free. Marine Bank presents the Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival. It gets hoppin' January 18th through the 21st. Details at froglegfestival.com.
Is owning a home your goal? With the rising cost of rent, you could be saving a lot of money by owning your own home. At Caliber Home Loans, we can help make home ownership a reality. Meet with us for a free consultation and get on the right path to buy the home of your dreams. For Caliber, home loans is all we do. We use local appraisers and offer a variety of loan options to fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today, 844-GO-CALIBER, license number CHL15622, Caliber Home Loans, TreasureCoast.com.
We are back. We're so glad you guys came back. It's so funny we're talking about the commercials or just what we were talking about on the show. Those are the things that are really happening around town. So make sure you get out and do something fun this weekend. Indian River County, you know, it has picked up. People always say, so what's going on in real estate? How is it going? Well, it is definitely picking up. There's a lot more activity. It was like somebody just flipped a switch January 1st, and all of us in the business that have obviously been doing it for a while are finding that it's just really, really hopping. Now, there's only about 10% inventory more than last year, but I think I looked at the numbers. It was only because it's like 170 more properties in the whole county. So it's not like there's a glut, right? But one of the things I wanted to tell people as it relates to real estate and interest rates and inventory. Right now, interest rates are starting to come down again, right? Interest rates and at the higher end slowed the market down, and people didn't want to buy at that high interest rate. When these things come down, those buyers are going to get off the bench.
Yeah, they are.
And they're coming in.
Yeah,
and we're going to end up in a situation like we were before.
Yeah, we are.
Which is there are multiple offers and everybody's going to be coming in because a full point. I mean, we were at 7.5 was the peak in 2023. And then down at January 1, it was 6.62. Wow. And they're saying there's going to be 3 more reductions in 24. Okay. So, and this is Freddie Mac. These are published numbers. Okay. I don't make these up.
Because they said presidential year.
Yes. Yeah,
Definitely.
Of course. That too.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to remind everybody, if you are sitting on the bench, if you are holding back, we can negotiate a good contract and get the product that you want, get the house that you want. And then we call it, you buy the house, you date the rate. Right? Because then we can lower it. They'll refi it. There's all things that you can do that you can change your rate. So anyway, thank you so much for being with us today. It's a real estate show. Call me, Lori Davis, at 772-538-1828. I'll be your realtor for life. Be safe. We'll be here next week. Have fun this weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.